Carbuncle attacked us. Then we got to a temple of dungeons where I got stuck in there. Then Risky almost stole our treasure. Then a carbuncle cannon started attacking. Then Max accidentally summoned a demon to attack us. And finally, I have to find and kill Leech Moth after she vomited onto our backyard, in which it died to 5 newborn babies of her offspring.
Is that true, Jaden?
Yeah, Brown890 helped defeat Leech Moth, and it left out newborn babies in the forest.
That's gross. Maybe that's why it took you so long to come back to the house.
Yeah, we got rescued by a helicopter to escape Leech Moth, even after her death.
Well, I'm glad you're safe. And as long as you are safe, you don't need to be afraid about Leech Moth anymore.
Actually, both of you guys are still going to have to fear newborn babies of Leech Moth.
Why?
One of the baby Leech Moths got to my room right when I woke up. Oh my god, that happened so quickly! These babies were in the forest before, and then when I woke up, I see Dragon worried about something. I look back to see the same baby Leech Moth from yesterday, but in my room, in which it jump scared me.
No way! You got jump scared by a baby Leech Moth?
It didn't scream at me, but it was so close to my face that I thought it was going to kill me. And Chaos Man and I explained and saw exactly what happened.
Well then show us. Oh my!
Oh my, indeed! It's so terrifying! Imagine that thing being an adult.
How did he get into your room?
I don't know how he did it, but I know we rode a helicopter all the way home, and it didn't follow us until we got inside the house. I even had a terrible dream about that thing.
Hey, this reminds me about that story.
Jaden, that story! I completely forgot to remind you to tell Brown890 the story of your flashback.
Huh?
Oh, yeah! I forgot to tell you that! Brown, what you see here is my present self, and I'm gonna tell you the story about my life.
Good boy!
You also have a backstory?
Yep, I don't even know how I became a robot, but I was once a human just like you until the end of 2018.
Oh wow! I didn't even know you had a special past just like I did. I want to hear about that.
Oh, okay.
Brown! Aww.
Brown890, can you not do that in front of Shantae like that?
Oh, sorry. I hope that didn't disturb you too much then.
Anyway, so I don't remember when or how I lost my body, or how I became a robot, but I definitely remembered going through the longest dream that I couldn't wake up from. And then I finally woke up on January 2nd, 2019, only to end up in another base that is not the Carbuncle Army. It was from a robotic army commanded by Commander Virus. He trained his men every day, charged them, feed them, and of course give them sleep every night.
That's it, man! Don't stop before I tell you to stop!
Almost all of his robots succeed and never fail. Their main enemies are the Carbuncle Army. But all the Carbuncle armies, including Sergeant Carbuncle's army, were the weakest, and failed to defeat the robots. But their captains retreat quickly. All except Carbuncle Juggernaut. They rarely come. Now one day, on January 2nd, 2019, Commander Virus created me into a robot using my head as a source, with a robot body. What the? Am I still dreaming?
Nope. Your head was decapitated from a murderer.
What happened to my body? Why am I a robot?
I don't know what happened to your original body, but Welcome to the Commander Virus military. Your goal is to become the strongest robot in my army. So get ready for training in 10 minutes.
As you command, Commander, Jaden will do my best to not fail you.
Wait! 101 leg punches starts now!
But somehow, my life is very different compared to the other evil robots. Even though I try my very best to make the Commander proud, I fail for 5 reasons. One is where one of the robots decided to make fun of me and mess around with my training.
Oh, hold it!
Damn you!
Jaden! Why did you fall off on the ground during training?
What do you mean? One of your robots pushed me off since I started training!
I can't do that! You did that to yourself! Let's not complain about each other. Don't do that again. You will eventually get better at training over time. You just gotta practice harder before we return to our recharge stations. Got it, Private? He does. Get to your cells and recharge your batteries!
I used to have a normal battery like all the other robots, so once in a while we go into our cells to go to our recharge stations to recharge our batteries in order to keep ourselves active. However, the big problem is that the charging stations are so close. Now, the food that our commander gives us is different foods that he keeps in a secret room that we must not go to. But we also have beds, which we sleep every night to get sleep energy, as extra fuel for our bodies. But once the charging station releases us, it means we're fully charged and ready for either training or battle. Oh boy, here we go.
Ready for the wall jump in 3, 2, 1, go!
Now, the second reason I kept failing is when I tried to do my very best to make the commander proud, but I failed at all times. Ooh!
There is something wrong with this robot that failed my 101 leg punch training exercise like 10 times. I hope he doesn't fail every day in training. I am hoping that it will soon become one of my elite forces if it happens.
Now, there were times where the Carbuncle army invades our front lines. Outside the base are hidden triggers that detect vibrations from the ground. Human vibrations, to signal that someone is coming towards the base. Like I said, the Carbuncle army was so weak, but it's dangerous to our army, especially when Sergeant Carbuncle has a tank in the group.
We will rip you apart!
Ouch!
Jaden, you suck at fighting soldiers! You know what? Let's deal with the soldiers without you!
You know, it's idiots like you who deserve to die like a miserable roach on its back!
That right there was the third reason I failed. Now, in April to July, our commander lets us do different exercises without commanding us to do what exercise he told us to do. I mean, I did succeed in climbing the walls of the tower, but when I tried to communicate with the other robots, they just ignore me. Guys, come on! Can you just help me become an expert in fighting?
So when we go down the tower, do not land on the floor right away. You have to jump down side by side each floor to see who wins.
Guys! Guys, pay attention to what I'm talking to you guys! I need help with my
Is that how you ask a robot for help? Here, let me help you.
Falcon Punch!
Yep, my fourth mistake was yelling at the robots, cause they're just ignoring my advice, making them angry at me. And now, the last and final mistake had changed the way I lived my life completely for me. It took place on November 12th, a day before my birthday. It started with a major battle between Commander Virus Army and the Carbuncle Juggernaut Army, whose army is terrifying with bazookas, very well aiming, advanced tanks, and of course the ability to do rocket jumps and sneak attack us. The biggest mistake I made was this.
Shut up! This is not the Carbuncle Army! This is the Carbuncle Army's Juggernaut Force!
По левому флангу! Sulla via pasta! Soldato
Я должен перезарядиться! У нас убитые, смотрите периметр!
What are you waiting for? Kill them!
I give up! I don't want to die, please! I almost got killed in December 2018! Please stop!
Silly!
ただ戦うだけでは面白くないの。こんな小僧にミスティやモーゼスがやられたとは信じられん。この俺が取ってやる。
Hold it right there, Juggernaut! This battle's not over until it's over!
聞こえんな。
Are you close enough to hear me now?
今度は結べまい。
You've done this just so you can find and capture the main carbuncle soldier? That's so stupid! You realize that there's no such thing as a carbuncle mutant, right? You still are going to try to conquer our base, right?
何をたわけたことを昨晩のうちに空砲を装填しておいたわい。絶砲
Yes, we did it! We beat the army all thanks to our men! See that? We beat them just because we got a few members of this army than the Juggernaut's army. Such a great moment.
That's enough, robots! Let me talk to Jaden right now! Move out of the way so I can talk to him about what happened just now! Jaden, I'm very, very disappointed! You had failed my training protocol 60 times, and now you just let the Juggernaut army live to prepare for the onslaught he's going to prepare soon! You never helped my men defeat these men at all!
But Commander, we survived the attack! We did win, right?
Look how many robots died because you just sat there watching them die! You had got all my robots angry. This was supposed to be a win, and you blew it!
Blew it? Blame the robots you created for regressing my robot soldier training!
You never helped these men ever since I created you! You got picked on because you failed training and did the opposite of helping them!
So what does all that mean?
It means that you are defective! Perfect! That's right, you have lost your chance of becoming an elite robot! So tomorrow, we are going to destroy you as a punishment for your defective work! So no more training for you! So, go to your cell and never leave the cell again until we tell you to do so! Goodbye, defective!
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard from all those stories that the others told me.
I know. It was so sad. I thought this was the last I would see myself in the world. Until nighttime, when something different happened. I ruined everything for them. I'm done for it. Eh? Who are you?
I would tell you what the chance tells, but I currently have good inside your soul.
Good inside me?
Yes, and I am not here to hurt you. I'm going to help you escape this place.
I can't. The robots are going to end up taking me down. I failed training. I let my army suffer, and I let the Juggernaut get away to form an onslaught in order to end this army.
I sent a good soul of you, and I know how I can help you escape this space before the Juggernaut comes in.
How?
By going rogue and destroying every evil robot you see.
But I can't escape forever. I will eventually run out of battery if I do so.
That's why I'm going to give you ultra instant power since you had your training. And I'm going to give you unlimited battery, which you will have the battery connected to organs of your DNA to fuel your body. But you will need to eat or sleep to keep the battery unlimited.
Okay, I hope it doesn't cause damage to me, but I will do it.
Okay, this is going to hurt so much. Here we go!
It's getting dangerous! What is going on? Commander, I have a screen from over here. There's a cell over here is going orange. Get into your battle positions. Someone must have infiltrated the cell to cause fires.
Jadenc1113's! Majin Guardian Ken!
What happened to you? Jaden!
How dare you, Commander! You pushed me too far! Now I quit being a robot villain! I'm going to kick your metal body to robot hell!
You killed all my men that I just finished reforming. I still got a few fire spots up to distract before I spawn more. To now destroy you! What?
Hey, defective!
What did you do, Jaden?
Who cares about what I did? You must burn robot hell! Acto!
Damn you! I win! That's it! I'm enraged this time! This defective turning into some god figure! I'm going to fool him using a language he don't know of!
Go ahead!
まずは、ジャガーの塔を立ち去ります。次に、私をのスクールを焼きました。あなたは私のロボットを破壊しましたが、私はあなたを破壊します。
お前はもう死んでいる。
それがうまくいくよ。何?
I did it. I got my revenge. Commander, you will never be forgiven. Now let my flames store you into hell before your body overheats and explodes like combustion.
What in the world is going on?
Raging Blade, it's been 2 months since we first met, but I'm afraid that Commander Virus bit the dust because he wants to let his men destroy me. So I need to get out of here before this Juggernaut takes over.
What? I was just about to give Commander Virus the crown and these overdrive glasses.
Well, I'm going to need both of these since he's dead already. And I got myself an unlimited battery or maybe some blood.
Jaden, how could you? I spent hours making these accessories, and now you've got Ultra Instinct powers from some.
I helped him win so he can have a wonderful life.
The Genie Realm!
Hey, they are awesome! Thanks for the accessories! And after that, I eventually started living my life as a nice guy.
Wow. The story you told me almost gave me one tear. I know it was a long trip for you. But how did you know Gulliver in the first place?
I know it was a long trip, and then something strange happened during 2020. The sky was purple for some reason. Who are you? Gulliver? Never heard that name before. My name is Jadenc1113. Huh? Huh? Gulliver somehow gave me an organ system, but doesn't give me skin in my body, just like when Fftl Lord sliced Jadenc1113 in half.
I already know what happened to Dark Sea.
Anyway, so I didn't see the Genie Realm anymore for 12 months until Christmas when I got hit by a magic lamp. Ow, my face! Ugh, what hit me? Huh? Is this a magic lamp? Huh?
I am the genie of the lamp, and I will grant you one wish.
Who are you? I learned from Shantae that the genies from the Genie Realm told her they helped me and decided to make Shantae my fine buddy.
That's right, Jaden. I'm always here by your side.
Now in January 2021, I was sleeping and I didn't know that I was sent to the Genie Realm. Huh?
Hey, Jaden. Long time no see.
The Genie Realm?
Jaden, I got a major mission for you. The Darkness is attacked again. The Dark Devil's ally, Jadenc1113, is attacking again. So be on the lookout for that. Don't let him take you to the Dark Realm.
Okay, I will do that for you.
Whoa, 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 whoa! The Dark Devil? Who is that guy?
He is the strongest dark villain so far, but I know less about the Dark Devil. But I know that he never met the Chaos Zombies at all. Never.
You're saying that Dark Sea1113 is not alone?
The same goes for Dark Sea1113, but Dark Sea1113 can send spirit power no matter if it's blocking the way or not.
But he did not return ever since my birthday. And I don't know what the rest are.
Now, while I was sleeping, I suddenly woke up with Gulliver's scream. Huh? What the? The Carbuncle Army? So I had to follow the truck to where it's taking Gulliver, but I did it cautiously so I don't get caught. And it led me to the Carbuncle base, which I kept my distance away from it. And then the next day, I met Brown890 first, and then I heard your voice and figured out what Gulliver is, and that's how I met you.
Jaden, your story is life-changing.
Yep, the story of my life is so different than yours. Anyway, you want to play Undead Coming for a bit?
Oh, yes! Let's do that!
Alright then, let's go!
Yeah!